Hey, Costa. Oh, hold on to your horses, all right? Trying to get it straight out that the last thing I would want anybody to do is just go, oh, I'm gonna go out and hit 1,000 balls a day because I got it. It's not. No, you don't. Okay, and then it depends what you want. All right. Y'all are already asking questions like that are okay. Well, what is the difference between C motion, which should be called anatomical movements, if you ask me. What's the difference between that and this and Edwin and Hogan and Mona and whatnot? I'll get there, okay? I'm going to take you on the horizontal trip right now, okay? I'm trying to throw it to you in 3D, which I can't. 3D is essentially this. But the way that looks to me, I'm in 3D, the cameras are always in 2D. They're going to look different to you. You'll get there. Yeah. Bowie, this should be the exit. The exit is this. Right? And then everything just releases over. Okay? It's what I call quartering. The club is quartering this way, inward and upward. Okay? A la Hogan, but Hogan had, his clubs were designed, manufactured 5 degrees open. He was paranoid of a hook. You know, and he would be, you know, his face would be like this on the finish. Okay? He wouldn't finish the swing off like most people do. He'd keep holding it off. Okay? This part of the club is always leading, so that part of the club can go around it. We covered that many times. But it's important that you don't interfere with that. Okay? And the most important part to understand is you're not opening the club face, you're not closing it. It's because that infers that you have to twist the hands, manipulate them, and manipulate the face. Well, then they're changing too much. There's way too much going on, and it's going to fly out of your hands. Okay? So that's one. There's your pole flip. Okay? That's your angular momentum. Okay? This hand's up here, this one's down here. They have to reverse. Okay? When I get to chalk talk, we'll get more advanced with that. That is the quintessential move that all the greats have. Okay? And then the hard part to wrap your mind around is there's free falling. It's the only best way to say that. There's a free falling, shallowing action that happens in the middle of that. Okay? If you don't know it, this, there, get a feel for that, okay? You're not applying any additional pressures, lags, cocks, or anything. Right about there, and you whip it through, okay? That's where the weight gets involved and whatnot. What will happen in the difference is it starts at address, as always. Address, grip. Hopefully I can get this thing a little lower here. I'll have to show it from down here. C motion, the ball is in the club. We're going to stay more in the middle, about left center. Okay? The club head is hooded, slightly hooded. Okay? That would also be a good way of accommodating what the modern manufacturers do is they build them with a 15-degree forward inclination. Okay? Not the best idea in the world, but okay. That's what we got to deal with. Alright? It is an old school terminology, but that's what it is. So this would kind of be the club fairly straight up and down, the bottom edge 90 degrees to a straight line, which do not chase that any straight lines ever. Okay, hooded is more, I have to exaggerate it for you like that. Okay. Which, with your grip, makes slightly different pass and angles than Edward, okay? And I'm going to get to the big part here. Okay. So that would be like a Gary Edward thing. It'd be about right there, see? Be like about right there and you're done. You have this extra range of motion. You can make more of a move like this. Okay? More arm bend. This is arm bend. Okay? This is a little more anatomically correct. There's a thing called contralateral, and it's in the study of anatomical movements as well. When you pick an object up and go to throw it, okay? This guy wants to This area wants to internally rotate. Okay. And then you have complementing movements on the other side of your body. Okay. The other thing there is go pick up something. Or grab a 10-pound dumbbell or something. And contralateral, you will find anytime you do something with one hand, the other side of your body reacts. So your left oblique section would tighten up. Okay? I can feel that. This is 12 ounces and I can feel that. That's where you're going to be looking for more range of motion for a little more pow-pow. Okay? That's why I told you I didn't want anybody to start there. We gotta have, in anything you do in life, you gotta have a basic framework. Okay? You gotta have a foundation that you build and move around. Or you won't get lost in a hurry. The objective here is to rewire your mind without going through a lengthy process of trial and error and failure. People will quit that way. I'll get the chalk talk soon. The other thing that you need to know is most people that tune into golf business, golf instruction stuff, is that they're not golf pros. Or extremely talented naturals, whatever. Okay? You never ever, and this is, it's a human stupidity. It's not, it's a natural inclination, okay? Which is to swing at the target. That will kill you, okay? And that is it's a hard thing to reprogram. You need to know it, because you could be playing fairly well and then all of a sudden maybe you put a little more emphasis on knocking this shot right next to the hole. Maybe too much mental effort, or care too much about the shot, whatever. You're under pressure. That is the human nature, would be to clamp onto the club and try to swing it at the target. That will make everything else break down. Okay? But like Bruce Lee and the martial arts guy knows, that you have to have the proper intention before you execute something. Okay? If you have the wrong intention, mental, physical, or emotional, it ain't gonna work. It's gonna break down in efficiency.